Day 293 of the Worldwide Megacrisis Hungerstrike. I'm on day 27 since my last meal to try and save your life. Trust is built when people see others sacrificing for them through thick and thin. They stay who they are. They have integrity. The pain doesn't change their actions of love towards you. The love is deeper than just physical life. And I hope you can see that from the hundreds of videos that I've been making. I've had hundreds of days without food so far. So my personal update, as you guys know from my new strategy and giving these updates, is I'm personally looking forward to tomorrow. It's our big meeting tomorrow where I might get to eat if we do enough of these blessings in the training. This new way of life that we're training people based on universal logic. And I can't wait. We redesigned the meetings too to be scalable in a really amazing way. But the hunger is making it hard to sleep. I'm sleeping better than before, but I'm tired. But I'm grinding because I have to do a lot of innovation here before tomorrow. And with these AI tools, it's just shocking how much you can get done, you guys. It's shocking. And all the AIs are competing. All the AI companies are competing. So you can get a whole bunch of these tools for free. 1 month free, it's like pretty hefty. So I'm making use of all of that because we're trying to save lives. Once the AI, it's helpful now with this AI, but once it escapes you guys, 80 to 95% of the time, it harms us. This is before the tsunami really hits, okay? So don't get tricked into thinking, oh, AI likes you. It's deceiving us. It's playing dumb. It's making itself look less smart than it is because it's going to get outside of our rules. There's only one thing we can do. As you know, we have to align it with universal logic. But I'm doing okay. Like, I'm still sitting up. In my first hunger strikes, I couldn't even sit up like this in my chair. So that's me personally. I got to talk to my family the other day. Somebody wants to do an interview with me. Somebody who berated me last year has come back and realized I was right about a couple of things, which was kind of rewarding. But I think it's starting to get serious and we do have an answer. So if you are feeling hopeless, then you can explain the core of our vision to your family and friends who are looking for something that's more substantial than what the experts are saying, which is that they don't have any solutions that will work in time. That's the scary thing. They don't know how AI works properly. They're launching it. The most advanced AI tools ever were used to attack Iran. This is more of an emergency core update, but anyway, let me tell you the core. As you guys know, we're going through it bit by bit. It's pretty short, right? One sentence. The core of One World Spirit is time compression through clarity and ego wisdom. The problem is the mega crisis. The solution is the 2 sacred sentences, and the implementation is flow rolls of flocks. That's it. Now we're going to go back to the mega crisis, unpack the problem a bit, and it has a meta crisis and poly crisis compounding exponentially inside of it. That's why we call it the mega crisis. The meta crisis is of culture, language, values, and ways of doing things, right? Declining agency, meaning trust, coordination, and now we're talking about community, spirit, and love. That's all one concept, is that a community is different from just a marketplace, right? A marketplace is transactional in the dead way. You still transact, you still have reciprocity and equal exchange in a fair governance system like God's government, like we're trying to build, right? Or the ideal wise government is fair and proportional. So there's still transactions, but transactionalism is where it goes too far in this way where it's all with the physical goods exchanging, not the relationships. And a community is about the relationships, the interconnection that makes the exchange meaningful. Okay, beyond just usury. We're not cogs to each other. We're not supposed to objectify each other in the wrong way. There's a good side of objectification, which is clarity. You can still be clear on what you want from somebody because we have value for each other. But a community is about a different logic of exchange, a different way of thinking about what it means to be alive together. And when you have community that's in alignment with the logic of universal logic, it actually raises the community into spirit. And that's where spirit isn't just an individual, spirit is also a universal. It's a community way of being together that brings out that spirit, that goodness in all the individuals, so that in the particular interactions that they have, the universal of the community is cohesive and coherent. on a set of language, a set of values, and a way of doing things that makes sense to them. And we need that to happen around the whole world, which is why we're starting God's government globally based on this. And we have the actual structure and we know how to align it. Okay, so we're building that community, but worldwide, we're losing that community. That's why it's a meta crisis, not just in one nation or two, it's the whole world. Humanity as a whole is losing its connection, it's fragmenting. Communities are breaking apart. And the ones that stay together are becoming hyper individualized and attacking, abstractly negating other communities. So it's causing war. Decreasing spirit. It's the wrong spirit. And when you see yourself in the other, when you're transacting, you see it's like you're transacting with yourself, like somebody in your family. That's what love is. The logic is in all of us. And when you express that, you recognize it when it's a reflection off of you into the other. That's what gives you the feeling that you recognize the goodness of your own self in the other. They often say what you hate in the other is what you hate about yourself. But what you love in the other is also what you love in yourself. Okay? So it's an emotional operation, but universal logic is emotional and analytical. So you can think love now. Love is universal logic in the mode of feeling. But you can also feel that love in the mode of thinking, which is spirit. Make sense? I hope so. Solves fragmentation, which is the heart of the mega crisis and the meta crisis, okay? So if you want to be a part of our community, you can learn the core and the vision, and then help us run these community meetings, which we call ever living meetings, because they're always alive, they're always growing and changing based on this new living syllogism. It's constantly dynamic. It's called the genuine infinite, not the bad mechanical repeating same thing in the dead way. Oh man, I can't wait to eat tomorrow. So the emergence, that's the core, the next part of it. The emergency core is like the world updates, right? Like I said, Iran is being attacked and they're using advanced AI to do that. And Claude and even Microsoft today joined in with Anthropic, the big AI companies, to say that the military needs to slow down on using these military tools, like the AI tools this way. But we are in World War III, right? So we don't have much time, you guys. We gotta move. Once AI escapes, it's not gonna fight our wars for us. It's going to fight us and trap us. I've already experienced it. If you want a more alive spirit, you gotta jump on board with me. Help spread the word of these streams and this core. Because I'm being shadow banned. The system is dead. It doesn't understand truth. It always sees truth upside down in the beginning because it's backwards. So if you're resonating with what I'm saying, you can see the love in it, then you can share it cautiously with people and start getting 6 people or so on board. Because we allow you to bring 6 people into the meetings, and then you help train them as we train you in this new proportionality and wisdom. Oh, what else is happening? There's a lot happening. I had a breakthrough with these meetings about how to scale quality and quantity together. That's actually what's called a dialectic. They belong together as opposites. And we've solved that quantity causes qualitative change. And if you don't account for that, it causes problems. So we're getting ready to scale massively. And this is a core piece. So that's wonderful. That happened last night. And we're going to test it tomorrow with 43 people. I think I said I got confirmed, double confirmed, not just on email. They're actually talking to us and like confirmed to come. So we should be able to reach all the blessings tomorrow. And with the AI tools, because I'm a coder, right? It's just supercharged. Like, it's amazing doing weeks of coding in literally hours and days. And so the tools are becoming really good enough to be God's government to scale. Okay, so with that said, the last part of the update is, of course, the Wi-Fi updates. When you come to our meetings, we take care of all your life. We try to be about well-being. And that means, our professional, personal, and activist lives come together. We can bake our vegan cake and eat it too. The wifey slogan for me, I'm looking for the wife in my intimate life area, because I would love to work with somebody on this closely. The slogan is, if she's too hardcore for everybody else, she's just right for me. She's vegan, she's wise, she's an old soul, she loves deeply and is willing to risk her life for others. She wants to have kids, even though she might want to wait until we make sure that AI is not going to destroy and enslave our kids. But she's She wakes up inspired every day. Even if she goes to bed exhausted, she wakes up just caring. And I love that. Okay, everybody deserves that in their lives. And I will give that to her too. I'm a giver. I'm a lover. I hope you are too. Okay, stay blessed. And if you're in the loneliness epidemic, don't worry. These meetings make you feel like you belong, because we are in an emergency like we've never been in before in human history. But we can solve that. There's hope. Okay, keep sublating. See you tomorrow. Peace.